Look at them! Whee! They are gliding in the air! Hello everyone, my name is Fresonis and welcome to ARK Survival Evolved the Dev Kit. Yes, another episode, and this time we're gonna look at the Archaeopteryx. I hope I pronounce it right, I don't know. It's a difficult name to read, so I hope that's fine. So that's this little guy, but first we're gonna check out something else. So look at this. Look at this Therizinosaurus. Not a difficult name. But yeah, this guy has feathers now. So they updated it a little bit and they added the feathers. And look at the nice detail of the feathers. It is amazing. It looks awesome, and it even has a little, how do you say it? A little goatee. Yeah, I think it's a goatee. So it has some little feathers down here as well, and yeah, feathers all around the back, and the tail of course. And yeah, the funny part a little bit I think is this over here, because the tail feathers at the end stand a little bit up. So I hope, yeah, they go a little bit more down so that they follow the flow of the tail better. But yeah, I don't know. So and some feathers on its belly, and a little bit on the arms as well. So overall it looks nice, and yeah, the more it getting finished, this dino. So I hope they will add this dino soon to the game. Because yeah, it has now feathers, and we already saw the animations in previous video. I've shown you this Therizinosaurus. So I hope they add it soon, but we have to wait and see. And they also added feathers to the Troodon, as you can see here, and I stole the color of the feathers of that guy over there. So those aren't the colors of the Troodon, but yeah, it looks much better with colors than without colors. And as you can see, still no textures for the skin, and that's a shame. So we have to wait until they update it again, and then I will be back again with this guy. So now we're going to take a look at this one. It's the Archaeopteryx. It's a nice one, I like it, I like how it looks. So we're gonna check out the dossier as well, so let's go to that. And let's see what it says in the Dino dossier. Well, it says that the Archaeopteryx will be about 1 meter long, and it will avoid the ground as much as possible, preferring to stay in the safety of the trees, where a few predators can reach it. So that's interesting. So if you want to check this bird out or want to see it in the wild, well, you have to look up in the sky, not in the sky, but you have to look up in the trees and to see if you can spot this dino. And I'm curious to see if this dino will be in all kind of trees, or that it will be only in the redwood forest, in those big massive trees. So it's an interesting mechanic, and I'm curious to see how this mechanic will work, because once it's on the ground, how will it get up? Will it fly a little bit up? Because it also says, I've not seen an Archaeopteryx outright fly yet, so it's possible that they can't generate enough lift to do more than gliding long distances. So it's interesting, and I can't wait to see the mechanics in action. I can't wait to see this bird getting from the ground back up in the tree. And let me know in the comment below, how do you think this bird will manage to do that? And it also is a picky eater, because it says, I'm not sure how a creature as fearful of the ground can be such a picky eater. But Archaeopteryx only seems to consume certain rare insect matter. And I don't think we have certain rare insect matter yet in the game, so maybe they will add something new to that as well. And it says that the most likely explanation is that it tends to nest in infested trees, stripping them of such food resources. So maybe they also gonna add some new trees that are infested with those insects, and maybe we can harvest them like we can harvest bushes for berries. I'm curious to see that, and yeah, maybe we don't have to look up in every tree to find this dino. Maybe we just have to find those infested trees, so that will be a little bit easier then. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, and I can't wait to see it in action. And let's see what it says at domesticated. Well, at domesticated it says that, while not large enough to bear the full weight of an adult human, Archaeopteryx still has a great utility. Despite the creature's inability to fly, so here it is, it can't fly, So yeah, we have to check the animations also and see how that looks. So because of the inability to fly, its wings have sufficient strength to dramatically slow down the rate of a person's descent. So yeah, you can hold the Archaeopteryx as a parachute, and that's so cool. I so maybe you have this one on the shoulder, I don't know, but it is 1 meter long, so I think it will be a little bit too big to be on your shoulder. But it would be lovely to have it on your shoulder, because when you fall down a cliff or fall down from your bird, then you can just grab this bird and you can glide down. But taming this Archaeopteryx can somewhat be troublesome though, because it refuses to eat most of the common food sources. So it refuses, I think, some meat or prime meat, so it only eats those rare insect matter, and it glides to prospective safety at the first sign of any interloper. So yeah, when you want to have this dino and you come too close, it will glide away to the next tree or that kind of stuff. So that will be difficult and a challenge to get. And maybe we can knock them down, but it also seems to be a little bit like a passive tame. And if it is a passive tame, then this one will be a lot of trouble to get. So yeah, maybe you can cage it in with a Quetzal and a cage. But who knows, we have to look at the animations and see what those are. So let's go to the animations. And here we are back again at the Archaeopteryx, at the animations, and yeah, this is the one in idle, and I like the looks of it. I like how it looks. I like this tail. I like, yeah, how do you say it? I like the movement of the tail. So it's going a little bit up and down and a little bit in circles. But I also like the feathers a lot because yeah, it's like something I never seen before. So it looks amazing, and as you can see, it still has some color texture stuff they need to polish. And as you can see, like with the Troodon over there, this one has also no textures, so no textures for the skin yet, only feathers and the model itself. So we don't know how it's going to look in the end. So we have to wait, and I hope they will add textures for this soon as well, so we can see that as well. So here it is, walking around. It's a nice movement, and it looks yeah, quite fast, but it can run even faster, as you see here. This is charging, and yeah, I saw it was skittish in the dossier, so maybe this one is running away from you, or maybe if you make it mad, then it charges at you. So I don't know, but it looks funny. It's a funny animation. I like how it spread the wings and the claws, like it's ready to grab you. And this one, oh, it is a little bit too fast. Let me slow it down. So this is the animation for taking off. So this one is sitting in a tree or that kind of stuff, and it takes off to fly. Well, here it is flying. And I know in the dossier it says it isn't flying, it can't really fly, but yeah, I think it uses the wings like a chicken also uses its wings when it tries to run away. So yeah, maybe it flies a little bit from tree to tree. Maybe it is able to do that, but it doesn't really fly like the Quetzal or the Patera or that kind of stuff. And you also have the gliding animation, that's this one. So this is the parachute animation. And as you can see in the dossier, it also shows a human on it. Well, we have a human over there, but we will go to that later. So this is the gliding animation, it's nice. And of course, after flying or gliding, it needs to land. So this is the landing animation. It nicely folds in the wings to its side, so it can walk again or that kind of stuff. So it's a nice little dino. So let's see it swim, because it says it can also swim. And oh, let me put speed back up. And so this is the normal speed, and as you can see, yeah, it looks funny in my opinion to see it swim like this. So those feathers need to be waterproof, otherwise yeah, I think the dino could drown. So maybe it has the feathers like a seagull, so it can actually touch the water. Because the Argentavis, it can't touch the water, so it's a nice feature. And it's a nice animation. I like also the tail, how the tail goes up and down while it's swimming. And here you can see it floating in idle. I like the little animations of the claws. I like how it looks, like it's gripping onto something. So yeah, overall the animations are nice. So let's go to this cool animation. I really like this. Look at them. Whee! We are gliding in the air. Well, let me know what you think of it. And yeah, the animations were naked, so I put the skin of the tech armor on them. So it isn't the tech suit, so it looks a little bit weird, but yeah, otherwise they would be naked and I couldn't show it to you. So as you can see, the male has a little bit of different animation than the female. The female keeps the feet more up in the air than the male. But yeah, overall it looks nice. And of course, as you can see, it don't really grab the bird now, because it's in the dev kit. But I bet in the game this will just blend in nicely, and it doesn't look like this. But at least now you have an idea how it will look when you're gliding in the air with this one. So this is with the female. And yeah, I think it looks cool. I think the dino is a little bit big to be on your shoulders. So I don't know how it will work out, if you have to carry this on your shoulders or in your hands, because it would be nice to have this one on your shoulders, and yeah, when you fall or something or the kind of stuff, then you can quickly grab it and glide away. So I think the gliding will be almost the same as with the terror bird, so slightly going down. So I'm curious to see how that goes. And maybe the flying animation, as we see there with the flapping wings, maybe it also uses a little bit while gliding, so when you go to the left or to the right, maybe it uses the flapping of the wings a little bit more. But again, we have to wait and see. But I thought it would be really cool to show you the animation of the human hanging on the Archaeopteryx, gliding through the air. Because I haven't seen any video on YouTube with humans hanging on the Archaeopteryx. So let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of this natural dino parachute. I really like it, and let me know how you think this will work. How you think the dino will work to put it on as a parachute. So maybe it is on your shoulder, maybe not. But let me know what you think, and let's go on to the other animations. Well, here we are at the other animations, and yeah, after all those movement animations, of course this little one is getting hungry. So you can see it eating here. And I like the little movements that it makes with its head. Like this one, the little twist of its head, looking at its prey, or yeah, the little insects it's eating. So I like the looks of it, and I like it how it looks a little bit around him. Like, am I safe to continue eating or not? Do I need to go, or that kind of stuff? But yeah, this is the little animation for that. And after eating a lot, of course, this dino also has to poop. Poop, 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 poop. So this is the pooping animation, or the lay egg animation, whatever you prefer. So it's a nice one, and the tail is nicely going up. So I like that little effect. So it bends its knees a little bit, and then yeah, something comes out of the back. But yeah, we also have to tame it, so I don't think it will be a passive tame. I think you will have to knock it down, because it has those torpor animations. So here you can see it getting knocked out. So it is nicely done, nicely finished. And here you can see it in idle. So this one is sleeping now. So a little bit movement of the wing there, of its shoulder. So a nice little animation. And this one is eating. So I'm curious to see what kind of kibble this one is going to eat, or yeah, if it only eats those insects food. So we have to wait and see that in the game. And yeah, here are the waking up animations. Well, this one is waking up and it's wild again. So it's just a normal waking up animation. And here you can see it. And this one, I like this one. This one is when it's getting tamed. So I like how it flaps up the wings, like it's celebrating. Yay, I'm yours. I'm yours. Yeah, you saved me from the trees. So yeah, it's like it's cheering. It's like it's celebrating that it is tamed. I like it. I like the looks of it. I like how it does it and how the tail goes up, as you can see. The tail is going up towards the sky, and yeah, I like how it flexes the wings and that kind of stuff. It's nice. It's a nice animation. Well, this is the bite attack. So it has a pretty fast attack. At least I guess it's a pretty fast attack. And I'm curious to see what kind of damage this one can do. But it's a nice one. And yeah, this is the hurt animation. This is the little hurt animation. So you have the movement of the shoulder again. And the head this time. So it likes it also squeaks a little bit. So yeah, these animations are almost the same as all the other dinos. So not much difference there. And this is the big animation. And yeah, you can almost see it smacking almost in the ground. So this poor little guy. This one is getting hurt bad. But yeah, if you damage it enough, it will die. So we have a dying animation. And this is so sad. It is going to die. So yeah, it's a nice animation for it to going to die. It's sad to see it die, but it's a fun animation though. And again, the tail, I like the tail. Because of the feathers, I like how the tail looks when it moves around and that kind of stuff. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you think of this dino, the Archaeopteryx. Let me know what you think of this gliding through the air, because I really love it. I love how it looks. It's insane, and I can't wait to use it as a parachute. And yeah, we have to wait and see if you can use it on your shoulder or not, but it's pretty big, so I don't think you can use it on your shoulder. So overall, a nice dino, and yeah, let me know in the comment below what dino you would like to see next in a dev kit video, so I can see if there is any animations or models or that kind of stuff for the dino. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, then leave a like. And as always, if you haven't already and you want to see more of me in the future, then smash that subscribe button like a maniac, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!